feel better.
So I've always made things. I've always been interested in doing things with my hands. And Margaret Vara used to live here on the island. She was called Madame Vara, and she would read your tarot cards. I would go to the Dog Day Cafe and, I don't know, $20 or something, she'd read the cards. So one day she goes, you get all the cards everybody wants, and you're bored. I'm like, I'm bored? Yes, and you need to go into Seattle and walk around and find something you love. So I made a date with myself to go and take the passenger-only ferry and went to the market. Oh, I love the market. And then I walked down First Avenue. Oh, I love it on First Avenue. It's really cool here. I'm glad I came. I saw the Seattle Art Museum. I thought, well, I'll go in the Seattle Art Museum. And I walked into the room. I didn't wear it out. And I walked into the room that had Salish baskets in it, our first people. And these baskets were in a glassed-in cupboard. And I just stood in front of them and felt quite moved, as I still get to feel. And I thought, okay, I found something I love. And then I came back to Vashon pretty happy. And I asked my friend Melanie Berry if she could teach me. And she was like, okay, just go out and get some cattails, which I thought was brilliant. Go get your own materials, because people always want to learn, but go get your own materials. What a wonderful way to begin. I started with cattail. I made only cattail for the first year. I made a whole outfit of cattails with shoes and a little crazy hat and a staff of a cattail with a blue heron feather on it. And then a tree came down, and Melanie, we harvested this bark. Kind of gradually started realizing, oh, lots of trees have bark that can be pulled. And then I learned that, oh, you don't have to take it from the trunk and leave a big scar on the tree forever. You can take a branch. When you want your bark, you have to find it when the sap is running, which is in the early spring. And then there's that slippery part between the bark and the wood. Snip that. Please, may I, and thank you, tree. And then take a knife and score the length and peel it off, roll it up inside out, and then you can store it for years. I have a fig tree in the garden that never gives me a fig, and I finally told it, okay, you're gonna give me a branch every year, and I'm gonna peel it and have bark instead of figs. So many things you never know. Somebody will call and say, oh, I'm gonna cut my grapevines back. Do you want some grapevines? I'm like, okay. Well, I've tried nettle. And then I learned from Ed Carrier, who is a Suquamish master basket weaver. The trick is, so you don't get stung, you take your nettle with your gloves on and you get it, and then it's a nice long piece, fresh, and then maybe I'll lay it on my picnic table and I'll use a rolling pin. Then it won't sting anymore, and I can pick it up with my bare hands, manipulate it, and pull that outer fiber off. Many times it's the material that inspires, like, what can this material do? Sometimes seeing something that someone did or taking a class and thinking, oh, I could do that, but I could use different materials and I could take it into a different shape. Or maybe just my own need, like, oh, I could make a basket that would fit just right in that shelf, and then it would be beautiful when you look there instead of just a pile. And impractical is also really fun. Making things that have no use at all except just beauty. Who doesn't want one of these? That was early on when I was cattail woman for the Halloween dance. I made something out of cattails for my head like that. Oh, and here's another ridiculous thing. This is for your deviled eggs. And I put a little lettuce leaf in there so that they don't get all dirty. And then you could be the life of the party with this full of deviled eggs. A girlfriend was having a party and she invited 8 women, and she said, everybody bring 8 bites. And I said, oh, I'm gonna make deviled eggs. And my friend Joan said, well, it's all about the presentation. And so I'm like, okay, it's all about the presentation. I'll make a basket for my deviled eggs. And I do think it's rather clever. I don't want to portray myself as a weaver of native baskets at all. I'm obviously of Norwegian descent, but I was born in Olympia. I live in this area. I've always been interested in making things with my hands. I've always loved the plants and the outside. And now I have friends who are first people who are basket weavers. I've taken classes. They've welcomed me and shared their materials with me. I'm happy to learn a new class and to use materials that I haven't used before. But forever, people have been making baskets all over the world. There's no machine that makes a basket because it's handmade. All the baskets that you've ever seen, someone made them. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I know I'm going to be here doing it because I've got this beautiful space. I have lots of materials. Look at, I mean, I got all these are cedar roots, and that's a cedar root handle. I got tons of materials, tons of energy to do it. I love to do it. And it's something when I'm in this space, I just always start something. And then sometimes I'll come and it's already going. So all I have to do is keep going with what's going. Going and going. Wow, I had so much fun doing the demonstration. I really enjoyed myself. I thought about what do I want to take with me and how can I make it so it's a bundle that I can easily carry and what do I want to talk about and show. And I just had so much fun getting ready for it. And then when I got there, there was such a wonderful reception, many people, and I had just a great time. People really responded well. There were many familiar faces and some that I didn't know. I felt very good about that. The gallery, being in that collective, is such a gift. Just what brilliance to have a collective on Vashon of artists and such a beautiful space. And people are working, members, just about everybody is working. And I'm so fortunate I get to be the installation crew, one of the 5 of us who do the installation. When the gallery's closed, it's so much fun. We have so much fun. And just to be part of that community is very nurturing. Really enjoy it. Yeah.